Culturally Clueless.
Right, you guys, I am back. Yes, with a brand new episode. And I know I've been missing for a week, but here I am. The world is still going crazy. Nothing much has changed, except maybe the people got a little bit more crazier. This week, I have another guest, by the way. She goes by the name of Lama, and she was here in 2024. We talked about some things back then when she was still in Gaza. Now she's out of Gaza and she's back to share a little bit more of her story, a little bit more of her life, and also how she looks at Gaza from very far away, having experienced the genocide for 6 months and then evacuated to Egypt. With that said, you guys, so welcome to this episode of Culturally Clueless, the place where we connect the dots, ask questions, and most definitely challenge all the narratives we're told to believe. Salam alaikum.
People talking loud, everybody's got a tape. Scrolling through the headlines, don't know what's real or fake. Late night conversations, what's the truth we chase? World keeps changing pace, but we're all in the...
All right, you guys, I am not by myself, as you guys see. I am here with Lama. We spoke to her in 2024 and now she is back. Lama, how have you been?
Hi.
I'm being
Still
so
on
fake,
time.
right? We've been talking. We've been talking before, so it's not like I'm just saying hello to her. But how have you been these 2 years? A lot has changed for you, right?
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Okay, so I just want to start like when you are in, can we disclose where you are? What country?
Oh
Can we
yeah,
say?
now I'm in Malaysia, continue my university studying for bachelor degree, alhamdulillah. I
Okay,
spent almost 1 year here.
which is actually, yeah, a long time for someone who has been like basically all over the place. But now when you are in Malaysia, so far away, looking at Gaza, how is it for you? When you are now, you become one of the people who are looking on the phone screens to see what's happening.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I already left Gaza, but I still stuck there. My heart's still stuck there, and my friends there. My dad, actually, the most important person in the world for me, he's still there in Gaza. So, yeah, I'm trying to adapt, to live, and to catch every opportunity I already faced after leaving. But for me, I still connected there. My heart's still connected with people, with the news every day. I already check the news. So yeah, I still also trying to talk about what's going on because everything still we can say the same since I left.
What changed for you, like looking back?
Actually, for me, everything has changed. For as a person, as my personality, I now become more independent. My personality became more stronger. I can challenge more. Like I can face the challenges and difficulties because now I'm living alone. And before I was dependent on my dad to he did everything for me. But
Mhm.
when we left Gaza, we already lived in Egypt for a while, also alone. So we have to adapt, to start from the beginning. And now when I came here, I'm alone without also my mother. So yeah, so I become more independent uh, and became more social, so I can connect with people easily. And yeah, that's it.
I guess your dad is very proud of you, right?
Yeah.
Like you were the first one of your family to make it out and then so far away, and then you have a scholarship, and you did have a scholarship in Egypt, and you was also working in Egypt, but you wanted you wanted more for yourself.
Yeah, actually, also when I left Gaza, I felt there's something sense of responsibility for me, because my dad, he sacrificed and let me travel to achieve my dreams, to continue my academic journey. So I couldn't stop. I was looking for a chance to continue my education. So Alhamdulillah, I already got a scholarship in Egypt and I already started my studying. And then also I said I want to help my family to cover my own expenses. So I already looking for a job to help them. So Alhamdulillah, also I got a job in a good startup. After that, I was dreaming to studying abroad and try this life, and also we can say in with high quality of education. So I already searched a lot about Malaysia and how they are studying here and how the
Mhm.
universities. So also I can practice English. So my daily life, I can practice English, not like in Egypt. So that's why I tried hard to convince my mom to approve for me to come here. And yeah, finally I did it, alhamdulillah, and I came.
She was not okay with it in the beginning. She was probably just being protective, right? I mean, it's
Yeah, she told that enough, like we don't want to each one of us in different place because like my dad away from us and now I'm away from them. So she want to be in the same place.
absolutely. And you said something, well, you didn't say it to me, but you said that earlier on. There is one thing that you now became a part of as well, being in a diaspora from Palestine. We as foreigners in Europe, in the West, in America, Australia, wherever, and especially as Muslims, we have to work like 10 times as hard as everybody else because we still have to prove ourselves.
Of
How is that
course.
for you? Like now it's a whole different thing. I guess in Gaza it was a little bit more comfortable in that sense, although obviously the siege and everything.
Yeah, actually, people in the whole world see us always, the Gazans people or the Palestinian people, as always victims, people who live in poor conditions, people who always lives in under the war. People see us at this point or from this side for us.
Mhm.
But actually, the reality, okay, we are living in under hard conditions or under hard situations, but at the same time, we are like dreamers. We have the hope in the life and we are like people working hard to prove themselves. So now everywhere I go, I say that I'm Palestinian and I want to speak and talk about my story and the people's story. There's really genius people there, like maybe more clever than me. My friends, even in their condition until now, they continue their studying. So they are going away places to search for a good internet to do their exams. So yeah, that's proof that these people or Palestinian people, they have the resilience. They are strong enough to face these challenges, and at the same time, they want to live as a normal people. So they want to be normal like any person in the world.
And how is it for you? Do you feel you have to work harder than people around you now in Malaysia?
Actually, in Malaysia, people they are kind when they know also they because I'm Palestinian and this if they are kind with me. But at the same time, no, I want them to treat me as a normal people from any different background. I didn't need to feel that I'm special because I came from hard conditions or hard situation. But this is kind of from them actually. They're very
Yeah,
kind, but yeah, I'm working more hard because I want to prove that I deserve this chance. Okay, I got scholarship and I deserve this.
absolutely. Talk to me about your dad. He's in Gaza and he decided that you and your mom and your sister should leave to be safe, and he stayed behind. How hard was that to leave him there?
Actually, my dad was very connected to us because we are five girls. So, he's the only man in our life. So he's the core personality for us. So we were very connected before we leaving. So he was going with us everywhere. And we really, Lama, before traveling, she was dependent on her dad, totally dependent on my dad. I couldn't go outside and take the public transportation in Gaza. So when he decided this, it was something very hard for all of us to take this decision. But he told us it will be for short time. He promised us that he will like come to Egypt for us. And when we were preparing our bags, he told us, take just small bags. It will be just for 1 month, 2 months, and you will come back to Gaza, to our home. But when we actually go to the border, we were saying goodbye to him. I still was looking for him from the window and just saying goodbye. And
شامي ليلاني يا رويلي لا تديري شامي ليلاني يا رويلي لو حالي ليلاني بواب هولولو بتفتح شامي ليلاني يا رويلي لو واني الليلة لبحت مع عيلي للريح الشامي ليلاني.
I don't know, there was something, I was happy because, I will just survive and go out. But at the same time, I feel guilty that I left him alone. So when we already arrived Egypt, he called us, like we can say, every half an hour, he called us. Every half an
Really?
hour. Even, yeah, he actually, until now, he connected with us. So he maybe every hour called me, what's happening with you? Where are you going? So he knows, he has a background for every person in my life. He became like, now he became not only my father, now he's one of my friends. So I share every detail you can imagine. I already shared with my dad because I want him to feel he's still with us, not because he's in a different situations we can share. So when we were together in Egypt, and while the starvation and there was no food and the situation became very worse for him, actually we sometimes feel ashamed or we feel guilty that we are taking like or having a meal or a good meal and he didn't know, or we are going to try
Yeah.
a new restaurant. We couldn't tell him actually this
No,
point. We couldn't tell him we are going out to
no,
have
no.
like a meal together. We couldn't because we already share everything with him, but at this point we couldn't because this is something hard for us. So yeah,
Absolutely.
but now he's still feel responsibility for us. So he's still calling us, knowing every update in our life, sharing us every achievement, sharing with us every experience we lived. So yeah, Alhamdulillah, we trying to stay the same, to keep our relation with him more stronger than before.
Absolutely. Which is absolutely beautiful, but it does give you it does give you guilt, right? It guilt trips you. It makes you feel bad.
Yeah, it makes
It
us
does.
feel bad, like we are guilty. We already left him alone, and
Mm,
then because we thought that he will come for us, but actually after 3 days, the ground invasion for Rafah became, and the only hope for us, or the Rafah border already destroyed. So now he couldn't until maybe after 3 years. So every day we still have the hope and we're still trying. We're still asking everywhere. We're going to the embassy. We applying for him for a scholarship. Maybe he could go outside like a student. So we are trying in every way to
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 get him
find a
out.
chance for
Yeah.
him to, yeah.
Yeah, totally. Wow. This is, and it must be hard for him. I guess he doesn't show his true feelings, right? I guess he's trying to act like everything is okay. He's
Actually,
probably,
he sometimes he trying to act like he's strong and everything is okay with him. But sometimes he's sharing his feeling with my mother
yeah.
because he's saying that it's enough. I can't stand because now he's living in a school. So with many people with something like what's going, of course you heard about what's going on. So he's living with hundreds of people. So yeah, it's hard for him and being alone, taking actually responsible for everything. How he will secure the water for him and the food and to cook everything. Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this, right? This is a question many people ask. Now that you are away, you have been in Malaysia for 1 year, and before that, you was in Egypt. Do you can you do you feel like it has still a big mental impact on you, what you experienced? You got lucky. You was able to leave very much early before it got really bad. Like when we thought it was bad, it really got bad after, right?
Of course, yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah, it still affected us mentally. But of course, I can't say that because it doesn't compare with what people are living now.
Of
So
course.
I'm feeling bad, and I already lived 6 months there, and this 6 months for me, I said it's enough, and I saw every kind of some of the worst thing. I saw everything, but still, I didn't see nothing. I see nothing like comparing with them. So
Yeah.
I can't say that. But something mentally, of course, because I already still, when I like looking on my phone, see the memories, the pictures for my home, for my room, for my novels, everything like affected my affected me, and say, what if I when I go back to Gaza now? Because still I don't know what's coming, what's the next step will be for me. I still don't know. I don't have any plan for if after, like after graduation, will I go back to Gaza? I don't know, because I don't have a place to go there. If the border already open, I don't have home there. So I will go and live in a tent. Of course, I no one want to live in a tent or to live in something in a place. It's not good. So
الله يعوضك عوض خير يا اخي.
ورحت كمان.
لا بس اللي فوق اللي فوق اللي فوق ما
good.
فيش.
So yeah, still affected.
Is your house gone? Is it broken, like damaged?
Yeah, actually, we have two houses, one on the north and one in the south. The one
Mhm.
on the north already damaged from the first days.
Oh.
The second one, when they already entered Rafah, already damaged, completely damaged, and until now, my dad couldn't go to Rafah to see actually the home, but already Rafah completely, all Rafah city, and the south part already damaged completely, all the city.
Okay, so now we're almost at the 3-year mark of this madness and this genocide.
Yeah.
Did you think it would ever take this long? Did you think this would be this extreme?
Of course not. Of course not. No one like knows that it will be like that every day until now. We said, inshallah, it will pass. Inshallah, it will end soon. Every day because we don't have anything just to keep our hope. We don't have anything. Maybe I'm saying that I still have the hope, but maybe the people there lose the hope. Actually, because it's too long time, 3 years, and nothing could change. Actually, nothing could change. They are saying on the news, it's a stop and it's a ceasefire, but actually it's not. It's not, and if you, I don't know if you check Instagram, people now inside Gaza, they are making like a hashtag, they lied to you. Because yeah, it's a lie. There is nothing a change for them.
No, it was nothing. The ceasefire is just propaganda. It's
Yeah,
just to keep people in the West thinking that it's okay now, but it's not. They actually taken now
it's not.
70% of Gaza.
Yeah, now they are into, yeah,
And in the
70.
beginning, they were swearing up and down they don't want Gaza,
Yeah,
right?
they say that they don't want Gaza. Yeah, and now when they say it's a ceasefire, they prevent people to get back to their areas, to check their area, their homes, their stuff. They say no, you can't go there. And if anyone go there, they already target people if they enter these places. So yeah, still the same.
How do you think you're like, I mean, you have 4 sisters, right? And you have a very, very, very cute. The youngest is very cute. I still remember her, she has such a crazy personality, like so sweet and so cute. How do you think
Yeah.
she does she talk about what happened in Gaza? Does she ever mention it, or is this for her forgotten because she's so very young?
Actually, She didn't mention that, but she always like drawing pictures for my dad. She just want to my dad to be with us. And when she heard before actually 1 year and a half about our home, when our home destroyed, she was
Mhm.
crying because she said,
Oh.
Baba, you didn't take my dolls. Baba, you didn't take my toys. So she was blaming my dad because he left her toys in the home. So
Mhm.
she was crying and she was very sad because her 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 toys. So yeah, but she only every day when she called my dad saying, Baba, I make some savings because when you come, I will invite you for this
So,
restaurant, for this. Wallah, every day she said the same thing, and she always drawing. Holding my dad hand, and yeah, because she's still
wow.
like, yeah.
Oh my God. Mashallah, she's so sweet though. Like she has so much personality. I can't wait for her to grow up and see what she's gonna become, what direction
Yeah.
she's gonna go and everything. Who do you think from your family took everything that happened the hardest? Who was definitely you say, okay, this person, my sister or my mom or even yourself, who took like the biggest hit, or is it all the
Um,
same? Like because some people can
actually,
deal with it better than others.
yeah, actually, it's not the same for all of us, of course.
Mhm.
But since we travel, my mother, like now she's playing two roles. Now she's the father for us, and now she's the our mother. She's taking care of five girls, and at the same time, she have to the first days when we traveled, she was thinking how we will start over, how we will find an affordable home for us to rent. She was looking for a job for her. So yeah, my mother was taking care of all the responsibilities. But me and my sisters, we have like sense. We are like when we want to do any document in the embassy, or if you want to go to register in university,
Mhm.
we try to do it alone. We don't ask from her. So yeah, we can go, mom, and we can do this and we can do this. So yeah, me, I already did everything alone. And then now I have my second sister's. She's also registered. She also got a scholarship in Egypt. She's studying dentistry. Alhamdulillah. Also, she did everything alone. So now when we grow up with my mom, we learn from her that we can be strong, we because she's very strong woman, mashallah. And she taught us how to depend on ourselves, how to deal with any challenges we faced. So yeah.
Do you ever
Yes.
want to go back to Gaza?
Actually, we still don't know if we want to go back at this time. Of course,
At
we
this
want
time,
to go
no,
back.
but at some point.
This Yeah, of course. Of course, we have to go. It's our right, actually. And all of this happening because this is our right to take our homelands, Gaza, Jerusalem, and Quds, all of these country, all Palestine. It's our right to go back there. Like I'm a Palestinian, I can go to visit the Masjid al-Aqsa. So no, of course, it's my dream to go back and to rebuild Gaza, to actually to help my people there because I have a chance to travel. I have a chance to get a good education and inshallah good experience and work. And then my duty to go back and help my people. So of course I want to go back.
I love that. I really love that.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Do you hold like any grudges? Like, are you upset? Like, for example, I can speak about me. I am very upset at all the Arab countries. I think they proved themselves to be frauds. I think Arab countries with Muslim leadership are definitely liars, and I don't think what to leave. Even forget the people of Palestine. Just the fact that they are not even protecting the Al-Aqsa is to me
Hmm.
crazy. This
Actually,
is, do you have any anger towards that or
at the first and at the beginning, I was very sad, very angry from them, and I said they have to do something. They have to speak, and they have to support. They don't have like they have not for to always remember us and talk about us. But later I discovered actually, even when they talked, even when they tried, but actually it's something bigger than the people. I know all the people, all the citizens, the Arab citizens, the people, they are supporting us, but they don't have
100%.
anything. Yeah, but they don't have anything to do. It's something like political, something political issues, and it's from governments, big governments. So after, and of course, you see the social media, the news, the Instagram, everyone was talking about Gaza. Nothing actually, nothing changed, affected Gaza, but what affected us, that all the world know about us now. Maybe all the world aware about what's going on. But to be honest, for me, I was one of people who was making some videos on Instagram to talk about what's going on, what's happening. But after a while, I realized that nothing had changed. Like, okay, people knows what's happening, but what next? Like the people still killing, they still killing people, they still destroying. So what happened? Nothing. So for me, I stopped talking. I stopped talking on social media. I'm trying like around me. Of course, I still talking and tell people what's going on, the real thing, because I already lived there and I still have people there. But yeah, that's the unfortunately we can't do anything, even when we talk.
Honestly, I think to speak is very important. I think to talk is very important because um there, of course it's not going to change anything on the ground because again
Yeah,
the government are unfortunately following the money, and apparently the money is with committing genocides, I guess. Okay,
or-
but I think it's still important to talk because even in 20 years, even in 30 years, the people of the future, they go back and they might check and they might, however, I don't know how it's going to be in 30 years, but maybe they come across your video, maybe they will come across something you said. And I think it's
yeah,
important to know I actually tried, I actually did, I spoke, I
of
said,
course.
I fought, I tried everything I can. This is why I think it's important because it's their voices are bigger than ours because they control everything, but we
Yeah,
still need to have our voices there too. If we don't speak, then we
yeah,
cannot blame the people to not know.
yeah, yeah, of course. Actually, the most important thing happened after October 7, that most of people, all the world know about what's going on, know the truth, know the real story. So this is something good for us. What's
Absolutely.
after that?
I think so too. I think it's very good and it's very important. We need to speak. We need to leave a presence. And
Mm.
I just don't understand for the life of me. And that's why I say like I don't the Arab leaders, the Arab governments, the Muslim governments, they are not even protecting the Al-Aqsa, and everything that's happening. And as you said, you're Palestinian and you cannot even go from Gaza to Quds or to Ramallah
Yeah,
or anywhere, and it's just there.
yeah,
Because somebody came and decided that you cannot go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
What do you miss the most about Gaza?
Everything actually, every street, every the people there. I miss the people there. Actually, the community in Gaza, it's totally different outside. It's totally different. I know we were like in a very small place. Gaza, it's very small and closed from everywhere. But
Mhm.
at the same time, we had our own community, our own like cultural, our own habits together as a Gazans people. And also the sunset on our sea, it was very beautiful.
Oh.
And then now I see people going to the sea and see the sunset there. It's very, mashallah, it's something very nice. So yeah, every corner in Gaza, I totally miss it.
And you also told me, I wanted you to share this because I find it very interesting. When people say that Muslim people are all the same, and we have to fight so hard and say, no, we're not all the same. You had Eid in Malaysia in a very different way from what you're used to, right?
Yeah.
What was the difference for you?
The Eid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, it's totally different from actually their food, their habits at the morning of Eid. Like we are as in Gaza, we were the men were going to visit the women in their homes, every home. But the people here, they did it. No one visit each no one visit each other. Just in Egypt, the people were just staying in their homes. No one visit each other. In Malaysia, people the we can say this the people who living in villages because I
Mm-hmm.
spent it in a village with my Malaysian friend. The villages came to the rich people houses and they have to like open buffet food and they
Mm.
serving the food, yeah, and they eat together all the day. MashaAllah, they love eating too much, so they eating all the day. The Eid is eating for them. So yeah, and their food, the spices, something it's totally different than like Arab food. But yeah, I'm trying. I'm open to try.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
what was the biggest culture shock in Malaysia for you?
Um, yeah, people here, they very organized, everything, mashallah. They love to stay in a queue. Everything in their life, they want to stay in a queue. Everything.
Okay.
Yeah, they love to be in a line. Like we are waiting the bus, they love to stay in a queue or in a line. Even when the bus is still half an hour, we can stay stand in a queue for half an hour. If you want to go to the ATM, we have to stay in a queue. So yeah, they are mashallah very very well organized, not like us Arab. Yeah.
Do you like it more, or is it more like, oh my God, I can't do this?
No, no, no. I like it very much because it's like save our time, save the time actually. And yeah, every people can take his right and save the time and the effort. Yeah, it's very nice from them.
Yeah, I can imagine. Is there anything you still want to share? Anything that we didn't cover?
Mm, I think we covered everything. I want to
Excellent.
thank you for this opportunity.
I want to
And
thank
yeah.
you. I mean, it's always nice for people to know what's been going on, what's been happening, and so on. And I just feel like, it's very different when you come from a country and then all of a sudden you are in a different country and you're safe. You have a different perspective on things, I guess. Like, right?
Yeah,
Like on life on a whole. Like you escape this very horrible genocide, but at the same time it's still following you wherever you go. You can be in Egypt, you can be in Malaysia, or wherever you are. You still, how you said, your heart is still in Gaza.
course, yeah, of course, yeah. I have to remind myself every day. I can't forget from where I came. I can't forget this, and I can't forget my background. I can't forget how I grow up there because I spent like 18 years from my age in Gaza. So yeah, I still have the same morals, the same habits, the same culture, the same accent. So I'm trying to keep everything like I left.
Perfect. I think that's amazing. And you should definitely always keep Gaza in your heart. And you should always keep, and this is the most important, it doesn't matter where you go, how they say it matters where you come from.
Yeah, of
And
course,
this is
yeah.
the most important thing. Lama, thank you so much for being here with me today and sharing a little bit of your life with us. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys remember her. Okay. And if not, figure out the episode and go watch. But yeah, um, we will be back at some point, I hope, and you can tell us a little bit more. And keep talking, keep sharing it around you, keep wherever you can share the story of your people. Please, please do it.
Thank you. I really appreciate your effort to raise awareness and to talk and mashallah. Thank
We're
you.
trying. We're trying. Thank you so much, guys. I will be back next week with a brand new episode. Peace out.
Culture really clueless, but I'm trying to find answers in the chaos, peace inside my mind. just pass